Hi, this is Kathy Volkmann. I'm the curator of artifacts at the Marathon County Historical Society in Wausau, coming to you again today with another installment of our interesting artifact video series. What I'm going to be showing you today is glass advertising slides that were used during silent movies. I'm just going to pan the camera around so we can see what we have. So we have 3 boxes that total about 80 of these advertising slides. They were used in movie theaters, shown before the movie and in between the features. And they were shown on a slide projector that looked somewhat like this. We also have one of these in our artifact collection, although we have not tried to use it with these slides. I'm going to give you a look now at some of what we have. We have, interestingly, only a few that advertise movies. This one advertises an overall hero, and this was from 1920, a silent movie featuring Snooky the Humanzee. He was a chimpanzee. All of these are from the late 19-teens to the early 1920s. This one is advertising the movie Romance and Arabella, a silent movie with Constance Talmadge. And this one is advertising The River's Edge, which was a Western. What we by far have the most of our advertising slides. There are a lot of them from the Wausau and the Wausau area. We don't know what theater these were used in. This one is advertising Wausau Cleaners and Dyers. A lot of them do have great color to them. Oh, here's another movie. Her Kingdom of Dreams, featuring Anita Stewart. And this could be a name that you've heard before around Wausau, the Lemke Photography Studio. Very prolific photographer, did a lot of portrait photography, lots of graduation photos, and many other types. Here's one for the Elderon Feed Store. Cute graphics. And we also have 2 that are for bars that were in Elderon. Jerry's Joint and Cluck's Tavern with their refreshing beer. We have several that feature the Continental, which was a men's clothing store in Wausau. Fabulous fashions here from the early 1920s. And they apparently also sold Stetson hats. And speaking of hats, the Smart Hat Shop in Wausau. These are just fabulous from the late teens. And the Knox hats for women from the Smart Hat Shop. We have a couple that feature cars. This one is advertising the Oakland, which was sold by the Wausau Motor Car Company. And this one also has a car, but it's advertising a tire shop in Wausau. And because things never change, there's also political advertising. And this one's advertising Arthur Prane, who was running for a district attorney. And Winkleman's advertising Pollyanna underwear. Interestingly, we do have an empty cardboard box in our collection that originally held Pollyanna underwear, which probably did come from Winkleman's. We have several here that feature World War I themes. This one is looking for typists and stenographers to help win the war. Entrance salaries of $1,000 to $1,200 a year, which was quite a bit of money at that time. This one is from Citizen State Bank. And it says, is prepared to make remittances to our soldier boys in Europe with care and dispatch. And here's another one. Enlist in the army of satisfied smokers. Smoke Krishak's Telegram cigars. So not advertising the war, but using a soldier to advertise a product. And then some of my favorites, which we by far have the most of, are advertisements for Fred Manneke, who was a jeweler on Washington Street, and he really seems to have sold a wide variety of things. This one is for silverware. Cut glass. Ladies' toilet sets, which are really more like dresser sets that would have had the comb, the brush, the mirror, a container that was a hair receiver to collect the hair from your brush, and things like that. He apparently sold a lot of watches, and here's one with Santa telling you to buy your watch from Fred Manneke. The Hamilton watch with a gentleman next to a train. And what jeweler wouldn't want to sell you a wedding ring? And here's another one for Parisian ivory, another dresser set with all of the components in it, including a manicure kit. So I showed you about a third of what we have. I'll put some still photos of a couple of those slides in the comments so you can take a look at them a little bit closer. And let me know if you have any questions, if you have any of these of your own, or if you've seen them before. If you would like more information about the history of Marathon County, check us out at